We are live and we are going to talk about 55% of crypto investors no longer having interest because it looks like that number dropped significantly on Google. And I know that might be a silly metric to some of you, but Google searches do actively show who's interested in the crypto market. It's a really easy way to kind of dissect what's going on. Not everybody has a large following on social media. And again, I'm super blessed to have that, but I read all the comments so I can kind of see market sentiment. And it could have something to do with Kanye West token. And honestly, I'm not really shocked about it because most of us are just honestly really tired of it. Okay. Super sick of it. Today's gonna be a short stream. My kid is not feeling well, so we're gonna get through as fast as we can. I'm gonna give you guys all the price action news, all the different news, etc. Also to everybody who sent super chats yesterday, thank you so much. Lo and I had a wonderful time at the mall. I got teriyaki chicken and vegetables because I'm on a diet. She got a pretzel. She didn't eat all of it. And then, of course, I had to get her a corn dog from the hot dog on a stick because you can't go to the mall without that. But anyways, thank you so much to all of my awesome channel members. I greatly appreciate you guys. Good morning to Queen, to Dale, to John Germain, to Mr. R, to Mr. D, Gorgeous Alexandra, Mr. Legend, Alpha Moves, Space Monkey Mafia, Philip, Mr. R, Gorgeous Julie, and who else? Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. We're live streaming on Rumble and TikTok, on Twitch, and of course on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get into the news because there's a lot of nitty gritty stuff we got to discuss, okay? And I got a video for you guys coming out at 2 p.m. PT about Cardano, so make sure to check that out. And then a news wrap up at 6 p.m. PT, but I'm gonna be offline most of the time today. So according to Cointelegraph, crowd interest in altcoin season has dropped 55% in just 1 week based off Google searches. What's happening? Well, the market is currently looking like this. Okay. OKB, I believe they did a burn, so that's why, it's up a little bit. But realistically, when we do take a look at the crypto markets, they're not doing too terribly great right now. Okay. Just looking at Bitcoin, we broke down below the support at 116. We were able to have a nice rebound yesterday. We hit about 114, but we also dropped again. And honestly, it could be because of Kanye West token, because it just shows how unprofessional this industry is. And also too, just the amount of ridiculousness happening. It shows the lack of confidence people have in crypto. I'm going to go ahead and cover that story because there's some really interesting ties to Libra that came out. So we're going to talk about that. But realistically, then no wonder why people are not excited about altcoin season and Google interest has gone down. Look at the chart. Also, make sure you guys to smash the like. That helps me. So that's what's going on with Bitcoin. Ethereum is also dropping as well, bounced perfectly off $4,000 support, popped up to 4,300 and now here. I'm not really going to take a look at the rest of the altcoins because things aren't too terribly great. XRP is trying to get back above $3. Hedera is also, HBAR is also consolidating between 22 and about 25 cents. So we definitely could go lower. Wendy, how low will we go? Well, when we take a look at the chart over here, we've got great support at $111,000. And if we do lose support there, I would take a look at 105, but there are some analysts that are calling for sub 100,000 Bitcoin before we go to 150,000 and before a lot of these crypto spot ETFs get approved. So we don't know what's going to happen with the market, but we're just kind of cold chilling right now. If you want to trade with me, I'm currently trading on Femex to use leverage, not your keys, not your coins, use risk management, and of course, Kraken, wonderful spot exchange, and they have a customer service hotline. I love them. Links are down below. Now let's go ahead and cover what's going on with this Kanye West coin because he wanted to launch coin before, and there's all the speculation. Did somebody buy his account? Whatever. It's just a ghetto mess. Okay. So he posted this: "Yeezy money is here. A new economy built on chain." I am not any way, shape, or form endorsing this at all. I like to direct you guys to quality projects like Chainlink, which I have a story about that, Hedera, Hashpack, Cardano, XRP, VeChain, Algo, like quality, Solana, quality meme coins, quality utility coins, not this type of stuff, okay? This is what the chart's currently looking like. It pumped like crazy. It hit about a $2 billion market cap, I think within 20 minutes, currently sitting right below 1 billion. And just going sideways is probably going to dump. But who knows, what do I know? Also, let's go ahead and talk about the Sniper wallet. And this is why, if you are not well-versed in meme coins, you should probably stay away from them. Why would we stay away from them? Well, because there's a lot of people that are utilizing AI. They're utilizing the bots and whatnot, which again, no shame to them because it's all a fair level playing field. But at the end of the day, I just like to stay away from the meme coins because they're not seeming to sustain value. But again, or excuse me, the market cap surged past $3 billion, not $2 billion. I was wrong. And a drop below $1 billion within a few hours. Allegedly, Yeezy is a part of a broader Yeezy money ecosystem, including YeePay and Yeezy Card, which I think is stupid, because if he was really serious about an all-inclusive ecosystem with this coin, he would have launched a stable coin. 70% of the total 1 billion tokens are reportedly held in a single wallet controlled by Yeezy Investments, LLC. Yeah, seems super decentralized. Public allocation is 20%, liquidity pool 10%, and the rest is vested with insider control. No clear timeline or full details on how Yeezy money ecosystem features will roll out. Again, a bunch of red flags. In this article over here, a sleuth linked the Yeezy Sniper wallet to the Libra extraction scheme. Yeezy Sniper bought 250,000 worth of tokens at 20 cents, made over 1 million profit quickly. I want $1 million, don't you guys? But again, you can really lose a lot with this stuff. So to me personally, there's no risk, or there's no real high reward for me. Yeah, it is a rug pull. Well, we'll see. Maybe it won't be. Profits sent to the same treasury wallet used as Libra launch. You guys remember that coin from Argentina that came out? Or had like the different guys from crypto Twitter that were affiliated with it. And then the Argentinian government kind of swept it under the rug. Yeah, their wallet is affiliated with that. And we've got some interesting little tidbits that are going to link everything together. So just stay with me over here, okay? Back to my news. Libra Sniper wallets extracted 21 million in total. When this is affiliated with Kanye West token. Combined 23 million pulled across both launches. Nansen confirmed wallet overlaps between Yeezy and Libra snipers. Another sniper early in Yeezy used a wallet tied to Trump profits. This is not really looking good at all. And this is why a lot of the decentralized aspects of crypto could potentially go away because of idiots like this. In addition to that, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. These people are ridiculous, but it is what it is. Also, this post from Look on Chain, this is a very little bit alarming. So this is about the liquidity pool. So only Yeezy was added to the liquidity pool with no USDC. Devs may sell Yeezy by removing liquidity similar to Libra. Multiple insider wallets prepared funds in advance and immediately bought Yeezy. Insider wallet knew the contract address in advance and even tried buying yesterday. This is insider trading. Okay. This is the thing. Meme coins are legal. Crypto is legal. Insider trading is not legal. So we'll see what comes to fruition with this, but it's just a damn ghetto mess. And it's a shame. No wonder why people don't take crypto seriously. Also too, Kanye West added, not really him, but whoever's running his stuff, added 30 million to the liquidity pool with, or $34 million worth of Yeezy to the liquidity pool with a price range of $3.17 to $4.49. This means once the price climbs above $3.17, he'll start earning fees while gradually selling Yeezy for USDC. This doesn't seem like an all-inclusive ecosystem. It seems like a massive scam with a lot of insiders and just not good. Again, if you want to create a stable coin, which we already have the Genius Act for, that allows people like this or entities to create stable coins, do that. That would have made more sense. But apparently, if the price rises above $4.49, all 30 million Yeezy will be sold. So yeah, I would stay away from this. But if you want to play with fire, have fun, babies. From Solana floor, over 60% of traders are in a loss on Yeezy coin launched by Kanye West and Solana. Yes, honey. I am. Are you need mommy? Are you okay? Hold on one second, guys. 10 more minutes, okay? Thank you for coming to get me. She just needed a hug. We're back. Okay. Moral of the story is 60% of traders are now in a loss on the coin. Total traders, 56,000. 523 lost 10,000 to 100,000. 64 lost 100,000 to a million. And about 12,000 traders, 38% book profits. Well, there's people that had really good technology, bots, etc., or insiders. So you want to have fun with this? You have fun. I'm personally staying away. I like Dino utility coins. Also, in addition to this, Libra promoters regain access to 57.6 million in crypto after judge unfreezes assets. Why am I talking about this? Because the wallets are linked. The wallets are linked. Okay, that's a little scary, don't you think? But apparently, Libra is up 137% today after a judge ruled to unfreeze the funds, which I have no idea why, because that was a blatant scam. But let's do a quick recap on Libra and what happened, because a lot of us had forgot. I even forgot. I know about Libra, but I don't remember all the details. So it was launched February 2025. It was promoted by Javier Milei, who's the president of Argentina, I believe. Initially marketed as a funding tool for small businesses, hit 1.17 billion market cap, crashed 97% in 24 hours after Milei deleted his promo post amid insider trading allegations. Hayden Davis and Matora co-founder were key promoters. Both faced investor backlash and legal action. Chow resigned from Matora, and he was a part of it. And connected wallets also linked Libra to Melania's meme launch, which again is very, very problematic to me. I don't know why our public servants, I don't know why people just don't do their due diligence, but whatever. So basically the latest over here is 57.6 million in USDC held by Davis and Chow linked to Libra scandal was unfrozen by a judge. Part of the ongoing lawsuit was filed by investors and claimed that Chow and Davis misled investors by using a tweet from Milei to falsely legalize a token. This is the thing. They shouldn't have been in trouble for posting the tweets. They should be in trouble for insider trading and committing fraud and all the other stuff. Okay. If you see something and you buy it, that's on you. That is on you. You need to take responsibility. Don't just be suing people because you see something on the internet and you buy it. That's dumb. But fraud and all that other type of stuff, that's fine. It's different. There's a different thing. It's okay to be a cop caller when you have a valid reason to call the cops, not because you lost money because you're ignorant. Okay. Allegedly no sufficient evidence or irreparable harm shown. Judge is skeptical the case will succeed. Assets remain in the original wallets. 13 million plus 44 million just no longer frozen. Fantastic. Then, of course, crowd interest in altcoin season drops on Google, which is a real thing. But we do have some good news. Let's go ahead and talk about coins with actual utility. Gemini is teasing a little bit about XRP and Ripple. The next era of rewards is preparing to launch, XRP. We know that Gemini has their cards, and you can earn like passive rewards and stuff like that. So we don't know exactly what it is, but they keep teasing. They also said, prepare your bags, and it's got XRP with the little date over here. So we're going to be paying attention to 8/25/2025 because it looks like that's when the big announcement is going to be. Congratulations to Gemini. Also, too, we're going to be hearing from Powell on Friday about interest rates. So we can have quite a bit of excitement happening. And the 25th is Monday. So we'll be covering that for you guys. Mixing, we got to come up with a clickbait title about XRP on Monday morning. That's also Lowe's first day of school. All right. Now, BNB hit $871.45, a new all-time high. I hold BNB. But what's really interesting about it is NASDAQ is going to delist BNB token treasury company Windtree Therapeutics for non-compliance. This is a little bit interesting to me, and I wonder why. Does it say? Oh, the stock is down 98% in 6 months, now trades at 11 cents. Previously announced plans to buy up to 700 million in BNB. Share price didn't recover. It was also the first public firm to allocate a treasury to BNB. Unclear how much BNB Windtree holds. An Amber Alert popped on my trap phone. I hope whoever that's impacted is safe. It's terrible stuff that happens. So yeah, this is why I say that all treasury companies are not built the same. Yes, we got a HBAR mention for you guys too, a really exciting one about AI and compliance and public servants. So stick around for that. But again, this is why all treasury companies are not built the same, and it's very important to focus on ones that are compliant and ones that are diversified and ones that do hold Bitcoin, at least the most majority of Bitcoin. But other than that, I hold BNB. I think it will still be added to different treasuries, all types of stuff. Now, Chainlink. Talk about some more utility projects. So Chainlink, to all you guys that love the ISO stuff. Chainlink is now the industry's first data and interoperability Oracle platform to achieve ISO 27001 and SOC2 compliance. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. And in this, it says the first crypto Oracle platform to get both, and means their data services are secure, reliable, and follow global standards. It covers tools like fresh price feeds, proof of reserves, CCIP, and NavLink, which tracks the value of tokenized investment funds. These certifications help banks and institutions trust Chainlink more. Now, why is this so important? This is so important because they're tokenizing everything. And there was also a story that came out with Tron, where is it over here? Yeah, XStocks expands to the Tron blockchain. So Kraken and Bakkt expanded XStocks tokenized equities platform to Tron. TRC20 tokens will represent equities like Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, and all are one-to-one back with real asset. It's also live on BNB Chain and Solana. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because chainlink oracles are going to need to be involved some way, somehow. Okay. Tokenization works, but it needs an oracle to help make sure price feed data is accurate. Okay. So shout out to everybody holding Chainlink. I like it. Now let's talk about SALT, the blockchain conference. Okay. So live from the Wyoming blockchain conference, Hedera, Accenture, and Equity Labs partner to bring blockchain-based transparency accountability to government AI systems. Why does this matter? Let's go ahead and talk about it really quickly. Again, just like Chainlink, we got some more great fundamental analysis. So the partnership is going to be focused on AI and governance for the public sector. Goal is transparent, tamper-proof oversight of AI systems, and it helps governments retain control over AI in decentralized systems. Why does this matter? The reason why this matters and the reason why this is so important is we do know that we do know that Hedera, I'm sorry, my mind is on my kid right now. We do know that AI is not going anywhere, okay? AI is here to stay. It's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to get bigger. And right now it's kind of ungovernable. But at the end of the day, crypto projects like Hedera are able to essentially bring transparency, not necessarily regulate it, but just make it more transparent and hold people accountable. Shout out to Emilio. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. So again, we like to focus on quality projects here, okay? Quality projects with fundamentals. We can do meme coins here and there, but this is awesome. This is absolutely wonderful, and we love to see it. Next on the docket over here, Brave. AI agents that can browse the web and perform tasks on your behalf. And again, we are partnered with Brave. We're in a partnership with them where they shill me, I shill them. No compensation is taken. Basically, they've got AI agents. If you guys don't know what Brave is, it's a privacy browser that has about 1% of the internet, and it allows you to search privately. It's Web3. You earn BAT, their native token, for browsing. But again, this AI agent is going to help you a little bit. So they have their agentic browser security, indirect prompt injection, and perplexity comment. That's a mouthful. But basically, they're just all they're doing is trying to help keep people safe on the internet, allow you to be private, and they're going to be using AI for good over here. So if you guys want to check it out, great. Make sure to use my little link over there. I would appreciate it. If not, don't worry. Another thing, this over here, nothing scary about crypto Federal Reserve governor says. So this is probably the most important story that nobody's really going to care about. And the reason why nobody's going to care. Yes, honey. Yeah, 1 minute. Mommy's doing the last story. Okay, baby, I'll be right there. So the reason why this story is so important over here, and I know nobody cares because if I titled the story or if I put this story on the title, on the headline, nobody would watch the video. But this is basically telling. This is someone from the Federal Reserve, which again, all these public servants used to be super against crypto. They came out and said, and this is from the SALT conference where Hedera was at, Fed Governor Waller said there's nothing scary about crypto tokenization or smart contracts. Stablecoin seen as neutral evolution of payment systems. He said they have a potential to improve retail and cross-border payments, we knew. And basically, he's saying that the banks need to work with crypto. And it's going to be instituted. And if you don't think that's bullish, I don't know what to tell you, because let's face it, at the end of the day, most people are not responsible enough to self-custody their coins. And that's where banks and different custody firms step in. However, not your keys, not your coins. So it's always important to focus on that. I got to go. My kid needs me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I got a video coming out at 2 p.m. PT, a short at 6 p.m. PT. I'll be back at 10:30 a.m. PT tomorrow. Make sure you guys share this, like, all that stuff. Bye-bye. Bye, my loves.